Hey everybody, this is Curtis from PSN Stores. Today we are looking at Tiny Troopers Joint Ops. This game came out on PlayStation 3 and Vita, I believe it was like 2 weeks ago. The PS4 version is out today. So I played a little bit of this. I haven't played maybe like an hour and a half or so, maybe a little bit more than that. Split between the Soldier and the Spec Ops campaign. So I have loaded in my cross save. And we're going to take a look at a few different levels here. So the Soldier campaign is split into 3 different operations. Each operation has about 10 different missions. I am currently about halfway through the second operation here. You'll also see that there is, for whatever reason, a zombie survival mode that is in both the Soldier and Spec Ops campaign. So it is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It's you and just endless waves of zombies until you end up dying and you try to get the highest score you can. I didn't do this one, I did the one in the Spec Ops campaign. Okay. So we're gonna look at a few different stages here. I guess we can just go into where I am right now. So we have, let's see, Primetime War. The main objective we have is protect the journalist. So it kind of gives you some debriefing information there, and then you can choose your difficulty. So, first of all, this game really isn't a looker. This is actually something I might recommend. If you do pick it up, you probably want to play on the Vita. Graphically and performance-wise, there really isn't a huge difference between either version. The Vita, and on PS4, I'm just using the D-pad to go through these menus, and then there's some few things in the gameplay that I can just have buttons for. But on the Vita, there's a lot of touch-based actions, so it kind of depends on if you like that or not. But also, I think the mission structure suits itself to be more of a handheld game, just because each of these missions are pretty short. So we have this kind of loadout here. I got my 3 guys. I got Mike, I got Bruce, I got Jang. And then I have some money that I can spend, and then I have 4 medals I can use. So if we go to here, I have different like class types of like specialists that I can recruit, and I can recruit them for 1 mission. So if I want to have like a medic on my team, I can buy him and he'll come join me, but he'll only join me for 1 mission. And then I unlock him by spending these medals that I have. So I have some of them unlocked. I can unlock this machine gunner, so we're gonna unlock him. And I think we're gonna recruit this guy. We're gonna have him come along in this mission. Now I don't have any other money to spend right now, but you can also purchase different kind of colors for your uniforms, and some of these have different effects. So for instance, the one I have doesn't have anything, but this other one, or the one I have selected right now, does give me 5,000 extra CP after every mission. There's a fashionista, and that doesn't, I don't think that actually does anything. So, and they all cost different money. So there's a decent amount of them, and they all have a variety of different effects that you can choose from. And then you have your upgrades here. So most of these I've upgraded at least once. There's a few I've gotten to the 2nd rank. But it's different things like doing more damage, you know, increasing your accuracy, your rate of fire, the range of fire, the amount of damage you can take, the rank that you kind of default at for any troopers that join you, and then your speed. And then you start the mission. So again, these missions have not been all that long, you know, maybe about 5 minutes or so, if that. Like one of the very first missions was like 20 seconds long. And so we have these journalists here. So they're gonna walk around, the cameraman, and oh, I did not mean to do that. Well, that's great, okay. So you need, there are mines on the battlefield that you need to watch out for. Do not do what I just did, where I just walked right into one. Luckily, I got my machine gunner here. It's actually surprising that it didn't, because those are all my main guys, so that's great. Okay, anyways, don't be an idiot and pay attention, unlike I was doing right there. Anyways, they're gonna be walking around, and I just need to protect them, essentially. Which, this might go poorly. I have never failed a mission, but that might happen right now because I was real stupid right there. Yep. Great. So I can technically revive these guys, but it costs 3 medals. So I only have 1. So what's gonna happen is it's gonna replace them. And I might actually just have 1 dude now. So let's go and let's do a different one. Oh no, it did give me 3 guys, nice. So basically, when your guys die, you do have the option of reviving them if you want. Because obviously, you know, the more you play with them, the more that they're going to increase in rank. Which is why it's important to upgrade the default rank. But it does replace them with new guys. So we're gonna jump into a different mission. Man, that sucks, because those guys are actually getting pretty good. Okay, so you have missions like that where it's like, hey, there's these journalists you need to follow and protect. Some of them it's just as simple as kill all the enemies. Some of them there's like different vehicles that you need to destroy all of them. Sometimes there's different like watchtowers in the area that you need to go and take out. And then you also just have these survival things where it's like there's gonna be a few different waves of enemies that you need to kill and survive. And that'll be the mission. But as you play through, yeah, you notice I have the multiplier up there on the top right. You know, I want to increase that multiplier. I want to get as many points as I can, because that's gonna be the CP that I'm using to purchase different upgrades. Each level, I don't think this level actually has any, but most levels usually have 1 or 2 medals that you can find. And of course, you saw before, I'm using those medals to unlock different specialist types, or I'm using them to actually revive any of my fallen guys. And then on the right hand side, I don't have any now. Usually you might get a specialist that when he joins your team, he'll have a rocket launcher, or he'll have like 2 grenades on him. And so you can use that. It's a grenade, rocket launcher, and then missiles. And basically what you do is you hold down the button and you use the right analog stick to kind of aim where you want to throw your grenade, where you want the rocket launcher to shoot at, and then you just let go of the button. On the Vita, it's a little bit different. On the Vita, you actually tap the icon and drag it to the location that you want to throw it at. I'm not a huge fan of that, because usually I've already got, you know, both my hands. Yeah, I'm moving with the left analog stick, I'm shooting with the right analog stick, and I don't like having to like move my hand and swipe over. But so I prefer it being on a button. And you actually on the Vita, I don't believe it gives you the option to make things like that buttons. We're gonna try this mission again now that I have more people, and we'll recruit another guy. So here we go. This the airborne specialist. He comes with 3 rockets, so we'll be able to use that to our advantage, because rockets are really good about taking out buildings very quickly. So this should work pretty well for us, I think. There's actually a grenade pickup over there that I can get. So yeah, I have again, I've played about maybe an hour and a half, maybe close to 2 hours of this so far. I'm probably gonna keep playing it. I don't know. I mean, it's not bad, but I don't know that I'm liking it a whole lot. Like, it's kind of neat, but, and I do believe it's pretty inexpensive. But, I don't know. Oh, that's bad. Use that rocket.
We need a medic.
I like that he just continues without his reporter. He's just... Looks like I lost a guy on my own. I actually, you know, like up until this second operation, this game was really like really easy. It's gotten a little more difficult as we've kind of progressed. The enemies have gotten a little bit stronger. And there we go. See what the next mission is. Alright. Yeah, so far it's been kind of the same, like 3 or 4 types of missions. A lot of like, oh, destroy all the vehicles or kill all of the different infantry or protect the journalist or just survive. Like, it's been the same like 4 or so that's kind of repeated. And the Spec Ops, now the Spec Ops actually gives you a bonus objective. I have, I've only done the first operation on that one though. So there's definitely, I mean, there's a good bit of game here. You got 2, you know, separate campaigns. And as far as I know, really the main differences here is that that you have a second objective as well that you can go ahead and carry out. I want to say there might be a few missions on the soldier campaign that have bonus objectives, but I think mostly it's the Spec Op campaign that has it. So we're gonna, before we end, I will close out on just to show the zombie thing. Between operations, there are like comic book style, like cartoony cutscenes, which are fully voiced, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know. This is definitely something. It is cross-buy between all 3 platforms. If you do pick it up, it would probably be best to get it just to play it on Vita. That's definitely where it kind of feels best, I guess. And what will happen in this mode, the longer I survive, I'll be able to get more recruits to join me. So we'll play just a little, we won't play all of this. Because this can actually kind of go on for a while, because it takes some time for it to ramp up. But yeah, you know, I'll probably continue playing this. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it though. I don't. It is. It's not bad or anything. Like, it's fine. I just don't know how much fun I'm really having with this. That said, I mean, again, if you do get it, it is cross-buy, but I'd probably recommend sticking to the Vita. This is just when it comes to like the missions being just a couple minutes long. It's definitely a game that you can just kind of pick up and play like a couple missions really quick. And then just put your Vita into sleep mode and go about your day. But that is Tiny Troopers, Joint Ops. Again, it's been out on Vita and PS3 for a couple weeks. It is now out on PS4. It is cross-buy and cross-save between all three platforms. I don't remember the exact price, but it's pretty inexpensive. It's not that bad. So if it looks interesting to you, definitely check it out. And thanks for watching.